Hey, what's up, my loungies? Welcome to Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Disclaimer: I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and entertainment purposes only. If you are sensitive to opinions, you're crashing out over your faves, triggered over titles, triggered over tea spilled, this is for content, nothing personal. Entertainment purposes, commentary. Everything is allegedly. This platform will not be for you if you're too sensitive. Okay? If you take things personal, this platform will not be for you. Okay? I got to do this in the beginning of the video because some of y'all are some slows in the back. Please proceed with caution. Okay? Okay. Now, in this segment, we have Chrisean. Okay? We got Tesehki. And we have King and the whole Nique and Lena situation. So there's an update with that. Before we get into all of this hot-ass team loungies, I need everybody to do what? To like the video. Like right now. Like right now. Hello. Do it now. Thank you. Now, Chrisean Rock. Now, we previously just spoke about a congratulations to her getting off of probation in Oklahoma. But it's looking like that's not what it is. So, her sister Tareen posted this up. Early termination of probation on an interstate transfer. What is an interstate transfer, you might ask? I didn't know at first because I didn't look it up. I was like, oh, she's off probation. Okay. But let's get into what it is. The transfer probation from Oklahoma to another state. Individuals must first be in substantial compliance with the original probation terms in Oklahoma, have at least 90 days of supervision remaining, and have a valid supervision plan in the receiving state. The process involves a court order transferring supervision to the Oklahoma Department of Corrections and navigating the interstate compact for adult offender supervision. Eligibility and requirements. Compliance. The individual must be in good standing with their Oklahoma probation, meaning they've met all the conditions of supervision. Remaining supervision. The individual must have at least 90 days of probation remaining in Oklahoma. Receiving state plan. They must have a valid plan of supervision in the state that they're moving to, which typically includes an approved address and a willingness of the receiving state to supervise. Process. Number 1, court order. The individual needs to obtain a court order from the Oklahoma court that originally sentenced them, authorizing the transfer of supervision to the ODOC. ODOC review. The ODOC will review the request and determine eligibility based on the aforementioned criteria. Now, 3, the ICOS process. If eligible, the individual will likely need to use the transfer process, which involves both the sending Oklahoma and receiving states working together to finalize the transfer. So it seems like it's a transfer. It's not like a termination of probation altogether. 4, state coordination. The ODOC, will work with the receiving state's equivalent agency to finalize the transfer, which may involve a transfer investigation and approval. 5, travel permits. In some cases, travel permits may be required for the individual to travel to the receiving state before the transfer is fully finalized. Okay, it's a lot of traveling, it's a lot of transferring, and that's basically what it sounds like. Important considerations, not a right. Interstate transfer of supervision is a privilege, not a constitutional right, and is intended to help individuals meet supervision conditions and reduce the risk of reoffending. Mandatory versus discriminatory. Listen. If the individual meets specific criteria, they were a resident of the receiving state for at least a year, the transfer may be mandatory. Otherwise, the decision is discretionary, and depends on the sending and receiving states. Compassionate transfers. In some cases, compassionate transfers may be possible, but they require demonstrating extenuating circumstances and the ability to finance transportation costs. So, is Chrisean's Oklahoma probation really terminated like she said, but her sister's saying interstate transfer? So at this point, I don't know. And then she was like, oh, I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to be able to move here. I'm going to be able to do this. But where is she transferring to? Is she going back to Los Angeles? Is she going back to Cali? Because her probation was in Oklahoma. But people are saying that she has another probation somewhere in Baltimore. I don't know. This girl got into so much trouble. She got so much shit going on. It is just like, what is going on? Why is this girl the only one that's exempt from consequences? Like, why? Why is she getting away with a lot of things that a lot of other people would not get away with on probation? Like, I just don't understand it. And all her stuff is public. It's online. Like, I just don't get it. But I guess that's why the talk on the internet is that she's an informant. The informant conversation has been happening for a while now, for some years. Okay? Based on her criminal activities, the consequences after that, how long she was in jail for, her probation and everything else. Blueface violated his probation and he's doing years. Okay? How the hell she only did a couple months? You know what I'm saying? For the stuff that she's doing and the stuff that she's involved with, it just don't make no damn sense. So maybe the informant conversation is true. You never know. But guess what? Whatever's in the dark is always going to come to the light. Now, Tareen is posting up saying, thanks, Chrisean. Graduation prep fresh set. Who that? Okay. Also, the Sun has on Chrisean's custom-made hoodie. She's giving things away. And she's, I don't know. But this is the person who had did a custom-made hoodie for Chrisean. If you see this, tag Chrisean. Now, I want to let y'all know right now, this looks to me like the same hoodie. But when she's finished with the hoodie, we're going to see the after, after it's made and everything else. And I want y'all to let me know if y'all think this is the same hoodie. Why is she doing her fans like this? Like, I know it's hers and she could do whatever she want with it, but I feel like this person put their hard work in this for her, so it should stay in her possession. Is that the same hoodie, y'all? I said what I said. Okay, I feel like that's an ungrateful move. I feel like, why are you giving away your stuff? I don't care if it's to whoever. Like, somebody made that, handmade, sold that damn hoodie for you, and what you're gonna do is give it away. How selfish and ungrateful is that? If I was her fan, I would not have gave nothing to that girl, because she don't know how to appreciate shit. Okay, she walking around with bras and panties on and stuff like that and can't even wear clothes. Then you're gonna go give away something that somebody made to you? Girl, bye. But anyways, I said what I said. I tried to congratulate her because I really thought she was on probation. But then, it's too much stuff that she got going on with criminal and illegal and stuff. I can't keep up with everything. My memory is not that good. Okay? And I would have to do research, and I feel like doing that right now. Y'all can look it up yourselves. How much shit that she got into, bounty hunters and all type of shit. And she just got free. Oh, on probation. Now she's doing an interstate transfer to transfer to wherever. Maybe she's moving. I don't know. But we're going to see everything when everything plays out. Now we have Tesehki. Okay, so this is a funny little moment. We're going to just throw something funny in here real quick. So let's look at this video. The face that she put, it looked like she was crying and scared, and she don't know what the hell is going on. And you waking up somebody in their sleep like that, yelling in their ear with that damn fucking shit, I would have been tight too. Like, I don't know. Like, that would have pissed me off. I don't care. I don't do pranks. I can't do pranks, and don't prank me, because I would be highly upset. Like, I'm not the pranky type person, okay? Especially if you're doing it all the time. And then the pranks be annoying as hell. Like, Y'all got people out here pranking. Oh, let me cut all your hair off. Oh, it's a prank. No, motherfucker, you just cut off all my damn hair. That's not a damn prank. Like, what? Embarrassing, she says. I'm never staying the night. I don't care how late it is. No avocado toast, no boiled eggs, no strawberry lemonade. Just a bunch of bull crap. Wait till y'all see what I'ma do. Oh, so Teseki's gonna get her lick back. I thought she had money. Why is she sleeping on a itch couch? Rich people sleep on their friend's couch. Duh. Like, girl, what the hell? What the hell? Y'all thought that Tesehki was gonna take the man's bed in his home or something because she's Tesehki? It's okay for people to sleep and crash out on a couch if you had a late night or whatever and you just want to crash out. Like, y'all be so, like, annoying. Like, y'all think that people with money are happy. A lot of them that got a whole bunch of money are not happy. Y'all think that everybody that got money is supposed to be entitled and do certain things. Like, damn. Y'all be annoying as hell. That friend that piss you off so bad, but you can't even be mad at him. Love me some chaotic. Tesehki, you got to get him back. Tesehki, you a trooper. I would have caught him sleeping crazy glue chaotic's hand somewhere. Oh, not crazy glue their hand somewhere. That would have pissed me off. Like, that's why I said some people be taking these pranks and these jokes way too far, and I can't do that. So kudos to everybody who got the patience and the energy for that type of shit, because I don't. Now, what do y'all think that Tesehki is going to get back to Chaotic? What you think her lick back is going to be for Chaotic? Let me know down in the comments below what y'all think is going to happen. Now, y'all already know Tesehki's doing her thing. She's booked and busy. She's having fun. She's living her life. She's being a mom. She's doing all of the things, okay? Now, let's get into the next thing. Y'all know we spoke about recently Lena, having a whole mental breakdown and separation anxiety because King went on the flight to go to America for King, who is his son's, graduation. Now let's get into a fast forward.
Here, you guys, he has made it to the graduation. So excited! Oh, hold on, guys. We gotta get a sticker. Reunited. There's so much. We should have went outside.
What's up, man?
That's too precious. Let me hold it.
Thank you. How you get?
Precious.
That's so good, man.
Please.
Got some candy, man. Got your flight ticket.
Thailand!
Got some candy in the bottom.
Where did you get? Girl, we're gonna have to go outside. Okay. It's so hectic in here.
It's on flight. It's on flight.
I love boo-boos. Love boo-boos! We just want to showcase it. You gotta open it and see which ones it is.
Oh, bro, they got.
I know they probably got buku of those in
I know
Thailand.
what you're talking about. I've been seeing it everywhere. Yeah, that's their little thing.
You wanna put this one down? Okay, let's see what this one is.
That's gonna be cool.
Let's see what he can put it on his book sack.
Yup, they put them in their book sack, their little bags. They have them on their clothes, keychains.
Let's see what I got.
What you lit?
He's talking about, let's see what I got. We got those from the hair stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know when was the last time that King and Nique actually been in person to see each other because the energy was a little off. And that's expected if you haven't seen somebody in a while. But all that matters is King was really happy to see his dad. And I feel like when you have both parents that can co-parent and stuff like that, of course things are not going to be always 100% on track. But I feel like as long as they're trying to do what they have to do for the kids, that's all that matters. But it doesn't stop there. Because guess what Nique and King decided to do with Kaiser.
How was our nephew graduation? It was really good. His dad made it there. It was just a happy time. We went out to eat afterward. It was precious. My baby is in Thailand now. My baby left. He on his flight right now. Yeah, he got on his flight last night. Well, this morning. at like 4 or 6 a.m. I think 6 a.m. I vlogged, not him getting on his flight, but I vlogged like before the flight, me packing for him and all of that. I know I prayed for both of them. I think they're gonna make it there just fine. I think Kaiser's gonna have the best summer of his life. I kept trying to remind him because he was very nervous. Like he was super duper duper. He was super, like, you could tell he was nervous because he was avoiding the Thailand conversation a lot yesterday. So I had to sit him on my lap and like show him pictures and videos of Thailand. I showed him Spring and Lena house, or like where they staying at, and they like condo or whatever the case may be, to kind of just get him more comfortable where he's going. He just kept saying like he's not like scared to go. He's just nervous about being in a new place. I think he's gonna love it. I think he's gonna have a good time. He's staying for a month. Yeah. That's another thing he kept saying. It's like, how long is 3 weeks? How long is 3 weeks? How was our nephew graduating?
I think that's a good move for the both of them to actually have Kaiser spend some time with, you know, King, Lena, and the other kids, you know, so they can, you know, form a better, closer bond, you know, and do things on that side. And then Nique has a little time to herself. She said it was a month, but then it was 3 weeks. So 3 weeks is not a month, but he's going to be over there for 3 weeks, and that's a long time. Me personally, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could let my kids go anywhere out of the America with anybody. I don't care if it's the dad. I don't care if it's the aunt. I don't care about nothing. I wouldn't be able to do that. And maybe it's because of my situation. My circumstances are a little different when it comes to parenting and me being a single parent. And then if the father decides to come around, I won't trust that. But that's just a different whole circumstance. Their circumstances is not like that. Kaiser had been in a 2-family home before the breakup and before everybody started doing their own thing. And then once that happens, you know, 9 times out of 10, if a person moves and stuff like that, you're not going to be able to see the other parent like that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it works out. But let's get into what Lena is doing over there to make sure that Kaiser is comfortable and, you know, is going to have fun.
Okay, so King and Kaiser come to Thailand today. I'm so excited. It's Kaiser's first time in Thailand, so I'm just trying to make sure that the condo is nice and cozy and homey feeling for him. I've been washing the clothes that we got him. I've been cleaning our house so that King can come back and like the house is just nice and refreshed. I just ran some errands, but I've really been cleaning, and I have to go to the store because I'm gonna do like a little welcome home cake. I'm trying to find something, you know, like something cute to make him feel comfortable, cozy. So I'm just vlogging a little bit on here, but I'm really vlogging on my YouTube channel. Okay, so my bedroom is nice and clean. Look at that view, I freaking love it. My bedroom is clean. In Thailand, this is how we dry our clothes. But honestly, I prefer it like this because none of our clothes shrink and it don't be like dingy looking. But yeah, my room is nice and clean. Bathroom, spotless, very much clean. Love that. All right, I finished cleaning this room. This is Kaiser's room while he's here. I bought him this blanket like a week ago. He's super into Pokemon. And then I made him this little basket. It just has like a water bottle, some sunglasses. We have some goggles because we're going to be going to the pool. Got some toys, a little Nerf gun, and then a Pokemon toothbrush. And then these are some of the clothes that I've washed and dried so far. Yeah. And then Ocean got him these little toys, and she's so excited to give him this. And then everything's like Pokemon. Like, he's just really into like Pokemon. So, and then got some of his socks in here. Once he comes in, he has boxers. We'll put it in here. But this whole room is nice and clean and ready. All right, now I'm looking for a cake. I think this one's mad cute and funny, but no. And then these ones say happy birthday. This one's so girly. They have mad cakes though. And they have more cakes over here. Maybe like a little fruit cake or like a strawberry shortcake. That could be fine. I feel like that would be good. A strawberry shortcake. Oh, I wanted to write on it though. I'm not sure. I'm indecisive. Welcome to Thailand. So cute. You excited to see your brother?
Yes, guys. I got him a birthday cake, but it's
not birthday. It's just a welcome home cake.
Oh, that's so cute.
And y'all know how the internet is. It feels like nothing Lena does is going to be good enough for people on the internet, okay? Because already people think that she's a bitter girlfriend. She's a bitter baby mother. She doesn't want King over there with Kaiser and all this other stuff. Like, it's more so people thinking that also that King was going to go over there and cheat. That must have been a quick-ass cheat because as soon as the graduation happened and stuff like that, he was already on the flight going back to Thailand. You know what I'm saying? So that must have been a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am type situation if that happened. And I don't think that was going to happen. Okay? So I think the internet was reaching. I feel like Lena is doing the best that she can as a stepmother because a lot of us wouldn't be able to handle a stepmother position. I'm sorry. I ain't never been no stepmother, for real, for real. Like, if I get to know somebody or whatever the case may be, I don't want to meet your kids right away, and you're not going to meet mine. For sure you're not. We could be talking to each other for a whole year. You're still not going to meet my kids. You might be in the same area, because if you come to my house and we chilling and stuff in my room and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, my kids is in the room sleeping or whatever the case may be, that's the close you're going to get to them. But you ain't never going to meet them or be around them for real, because I don't play that stuff. So you already know how it is. A lot of people don't want to be stepdads. A lot of moms are not, don't want to be stepmoms because of the other parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I don't want to meet nobody. I don't want to meet your family. Like, this is why I feel like I don't want to be in a relationship. Like, I've been single for a very long time, and I'm comfortable like that, because I'm not the type, like, I've been there and I've done that, meeting the guy's parents, and everybody always never liked me. I'm quiet. I'm not going to speak unless I'm spoken to. That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could call it whatever y'all want to call it. That's just how I am in real life. Still, about to be 40. I'm not speaking to nobody unless they speak to me. That's just how I am. I keep to myself, and that's how much I keep to myself. I'm not thirsty to talk to people, meet people. I'm not that type of person. A lot of people approach me because, they want to talk to me, want to get to know me, want to be my friend. Then that's cool. And then the only time people really come up to me and try to spark conversation, I like your tattoos. That's the first thing they say. Oh, your tattoos. That's sparks conversations. And it happens all the damn time, and it's so annoying. But at the end of the day, I just hope that, King and Nique and Lena, they get back to good terms and start figuring things out. Because at one point in time, everybody was on, the same page. And then things just went to shit. The internet started the chatting. Then Lena and Nique started coming online, expressing things about what's going on and why this and why I did that and why I said this and why. Like, it's just so annoying. Like, when you have to come online and have to explain to people about your life. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Unless it has something to do with your character and the lies that's spilling out. Yeah, you could come out and say, hey, that's not what it was. Relax your asses and calm down. But, it is what it is. But anyway, let me know how y'all feel about that. Do y'all like, if you are a stepmother or a stepfather out here, do y'all like that role? And how long did it take you to really be comfortable with somebody else's kid? Because that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? A little info I'm going to put out there, because I have been single for a very long time by choice. Don't get me wrong. I have conversations with people and chill with guys or whatever the case may be. And it just don't be giving that. But the last person that I was going to really try to get into a relationship with, his daughter was way too grown. I couldn't handle it. I could not handle it. And then when I expressed myself to him, it was an issue. But I can't be around a kid like that. So that didn't work out. You got to go. I'm sorry. If you have kids that are disrespectful and do too much and is grown, I'm not going to deal with you. Okay? Because I'm not going to want to be around that child. That happened with me with my first baby daddy. His daughter was way too grown. Okay? I didn't have to deal with her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to deal with nothing over there. Then I ended up getting pregnant. Still didn't have to deal with them. Didn't want to deal with his family. I still was pregnant and doing my own thing. So, I'm not that type of person to be pressed to be around somebody, meet your family and stuff like that. I would rather not. You know what I'm saying? Because when you meet the family and stuff, and if they don't like you and they feel some type of way, or they, do too much and for no reason and try to prove points and shit like that, it just would never work. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, anybody that I meet or have a conversation with, I'll let them know up front. I'm not in a rush to meet none of your family, none of your friends. I don't want to meet your kids. I don't want to be none of that. It's only me and you right now. We're going to get to know each other. You don't have to. Some people be quick. Some people be quick to, how many guys when I was talking to back in the days automatically want me to meet their mom? What? I think that's a red flag, because if you could do that with me, you could do that with everybody. And that means that mother, and I've been dealt with this before, I'm telling you, these mothers be okay with having all of these different girls in their faces. Their son is messing with all these females, bringing them in her house, or knowing that he's having, I just can't deal with that. I don't know how people could do that. I don't know how parents could deal with that. To me, that would be very stressful. And I want to be that type of mother to allow those things. I want to be, if I had sons and stuff like that, or daughters, and they bring different people, I'm not doing that. I would blow your ass up. Okay, I'm like, didn't you have Keisha over here yesterday? Why the hell is Veronica here? And Veronica gonna be standing right there. I'm sorry, baby, but my son is all over the place, and that's just how I'm gonna be. I'm sorry. I don't condone in cheating. If I'm an adult and I've been through the cheating and stuff like that, I'm not gonna want my son to be that dog ass person to be cheating on females. I feel like all females and all men should be equally, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Like, it just don't be giving that. So at this point, I'm done with this video. Y'all know how sometimes I'm just gonna come out and just rant about some things and put out some experiences that I went through or whatever, because I know it's relatable. Okay, so, but at the end of the day, yeah, that's just how I am. That's how I move, and that's the type of person I am. And if nobody like it, it is what it is. So, yeah. But anyways, I said everything I needed to say. Let me know how y'all feel about Chrisean and this interstate probation transfer stuff. And she coming out making it seem like she's on probation and she's just free to do whatever. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.